What? 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 Let's go. Yo, come again, ever living. Good morning.
You need money, paper, and shine like an astro. That green cream, I'm talking about the cash flow. To get ahead, you need bread, I mean mad though. If you don't have it, people treat you like an asshole. Dreams come true and nightmares realistic. Change your life in an instant, make people act distant, build and destroy. For me, some still from they boy. Others worship me as if I'm the most high, but I'm not forever and I don't last. My nickname is Cheddar, some people call me
Yo,
Cash.
what up, Marvin? I see
Just
you.
holla dollar and watch everybody follow. A lot of people love me, like Richie Valentine and Donna. They feel they gotta, I could be real and I'm an imposter. Could change you, your ways to make people dumb or date you. Love or hate you, fuck or take you, jump or break you. I gave Donald Trump his fame too. You know I'm coming when your palms start to itch. I don't have a last name, my first name is Rich. I'm married to the game, but I don't have a bitch. I have bitches, make it plural with an S on the end. My power is strong, I control all regular men. I'm not the root of evil, really it's the fooling people. It sucks over a couple bucks, doodle sneak you. Some get rich and act like the poor see through, but I'm not forever and I don't last. I said it 2 times cause I can go fast. Without a cent, you can smell like me, but if you don't got a cent, then you're not like me. You need money, paper to shine like an astro. That green cream, I'm talking about the cash flow. To get ahead, you need bread, I mean mad though. If you don't have it, people treat you like an asshole. Money, paper to shine like an astro. That green cream, I'm talking about the cash flow. To get ahead, you need bread, I mean mad though. If you don't have it, people treat you like an asshole.
I could buy thugs, live nightclubs, nice bud, but I warn you, you can't buy love the only time the well dries up. But you can tell without me it's hell, and life sucks. Get calm by a sly fuck, kidnapped and tied up. A hungry MC will spit raps for $5 when I'm around. It's nothing but smiling faces. I can buy your girl that diamond bracelet. Being poor, going to school, embarrass children. But if you're rich, you can be stupid like Paris Hilton. No dough, no voice, you can make no noise. Grown folk, don't listen to broke boys. I change personalities, skip formalities. It takes a wise ass without a habit to manage me. I'm the root of all evil, I bring it out in all people. I'm the reason you're not treated all equal. When the poor don't make the dates, I raise the stakes. Grow interest when you late with papes, waste with fakes. They don't know what to do. I know heads that's paid and only started with a buck or two. I love to rule, I'm a friend, it sucks to lose. Floss me and I will bring the ruckus too. I try to chill up in the bank and stay still, but I come out most of the time to pay bills. Make me, spend me, others will envy. You're popular until your pockets are empty.
Yeah. Come on, let's go.
Money, paper to shine like an astro. That green cream, I'm talking about the cash flow. To get ahead, you need bread, I mean mad though. If you don't have it, people treat you like an asshole. Money, paper to shine like an astro. That green cream, I'm talking about the cash flow. To get ahead, you need bread, I mean mad though. If you don't have it, people treat you like an asshole.
Good morning. Welcome to the Cymarshall Law Show. I'm happy to have you. Peace, love, and positive energy to everybody in the world who hears the sound of my voice right now. I hope you had a blessed weekend. I hope you had a good vibrational weekend. I hope you had a weekend full of success mixed with productivity, mixed with time to chill. The ultimate weekend when you get stuff done and you also have time for yourself. Who can do this? This is like impossible. For me, I either have to pick productivity or chilling. If I can do both, I've had a great weekend. And this weekend, I had a semi-great weekend because there's a lot of things that I unfortunately didn't get accomplished. But I got to chill because it was my son's birthday, Gemini season, the big number 3. So all weekend we were kind of just partying for this young 3-year-old Gemini who wanted everything. You know, it's one of those kids who his birthday was on Friday, but in his brain, His birthday was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Shit, when he wake up today, he probably gonna be like, Daddy, it's my birthday. Kids, you gotta love them. So let's get into the morning prayer and we'll start the show. Universal God's great architect, Jah. Multiversal Gods, great architect, cosmic intelligence, love, all, the all. Thank you for allowing us to wake up today full of love and positive energy. Thank you for our inner peace. Thank you for inner happiness. Thank you for laughter. Thank you for love. Thank you for nutrition. Thank you for vitamins and minerals. Thank you for the sun that gives us the vitamin D that we need. Thank you for empathy. Thank you for compassion. Thank you for passion. And thank you for creativity and originality. Thank you for good days. And thank you for allowing us to become strong in times where we have been weak. Universal Gods, thank you for blessing our entire week. And thank you for blessing this moment. And everyone that hears the sound of my voice right now, we're going to have a great day because we are blessed by the Universal Gods. Thank you, God. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Thank you. Amen. Yeah, let me find a nice beat to talk over here. Let's see. Oh yeah. Little song from Crossroads. Shout out to Ace Wonder. I don't know if you want to check in. Shout out to my brother. So yeah, yo, Broadway, what up, what up? Broadway, your ass need to be on the show. It's Monday. Log in, my boy. Nah, it's all good. So yeah, man. This week's show is called When Is It Worth It? Episode number 86. When is it worth it? When is it worth it? What are we talking about? So, what made me call the show this is that I was, I got last night. I'm gonna have to call Showtime, HBO, not Showtime, because I rented the Logan Paul Floyd Mayweather fight. I probably could have found it illegally, but I didn't feel like it. So I bought it, and then I don't know if there was like Showtime was having streaming issues, but when I checked online, it seemed as though Showtime had got plenty of people for their bread because a lot of people bought the fight but were not able to stream it. Like I bought it and I was only able to watch bits and pieces. I didn't end up watching the fight. I was mad as hell that Showtime got me. Obviously, there was no customer service, last night. So I checked on Twitter and there was a lot of people who got. People were saying things like, yo, I wish I could watch the fight that I paid for. So no, I didn't watch it. But I woke up bright and early this morning and I checked out the news and I saw what happened in the fight. And we're going to talk about that later. But just the fight in general had me thinking, like, what are certain things worth to you? Like, how much is your eye socket worth? Now, you might think I'm joking, but when Logan Paul decided to sign up versus the professional boxer Floyd Money Mayweather, who was 50-0, I often wonder if his eye socket went through his brain when he decided to sign that contract. Or did he say, I don't need my eyes, I don't need my nostrils, I'll take this money? So that, I was making a joke out of it, but it really got me to thinking what we do for money and why and when is it acceptable and what's acceptable for you. Should it be acceptable for everyone, or do we have our own guidelines and rules and tolerance levels? And it also got me thinking about things like I don't know if you've ever seen this movie. I think it might, correct me if I'm wrong, it might be Demi Moore in it, but the movie's called Indecent Proposal. And in this movie, if you've ever seen it, there's this rich guy who fancies this woman who's a married woman. And, to make a long story short, the rich guy, he fancies her. He wants to bump nasties with this woman, but she's married. And so the guy makes a proposal to the gentleman, the husband. The rich guy makes a proposal to the husband, and he's like, yo, for $1 million, would you let me ravage your wife? Now, he didn't say that, but he was like, would you let me have sex with your wife for $1 million? Now, I won't ruin the movie for you. I won't tell you what happens. But things like that, the Logan Paul, Floyd Mayweather fight, just got me thinking what we do for money. And when is it acceptable? Because indecent proposals come all the time. Indecent proposals are not just when somebody offers you money for say, sex. How often do you get asked to do something that is indecent? Something that makes you conform to who you really are. Something that makes you feel dirty. Something that makes you feel that although you got the money, was it really worth it? So when Logan Paul wakes up this morning with a headache, because I saw the two boxers after the fight, and one of them looked like they got beat up a little bit more than the other, but they both got the bag. They both got the bag. I'm looking at memes this morning, and it looks like those brothers was holding each other for the whole fight, and we all got duped. I don't want to say we all. Some of y'all probably didn't even watch it, probably don't care, but these boxers got us. We were like, is this $50 worth it for this 30 minutes of entertainment? And I gotta say, I got. I spent my $50, and now that the $50 is out of my bank after Showtime jacked me, I'm like, was it worth it? Hell no, it wasn't worth it. So every day we go through these things, and we have to ask ourselves, is it worth it? Because everything we do, we trade a little bit of life for everything we do. Every decision we make, we trade a little bit of life away for. If we make a choice, if we make a decision, if we accept a job, if we deny a job, if we accept a relationship, we deny it. Everything we do, we hand off a little bit of life. So for the things you do today, I want you to ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth that part of your life? Will you ever get it back? How much are you worth? How much is your soul worth? I tend to think that the soul is priceless. But I definitely see people selling their soul left, right, front, and center. So I'm like, maybe I have the price of the soul wrong? I don't think so. However, as far as soul selling, I see it coming in all different forms. But some people, they might not think they're selling their soul. What they consider selling their soul and what I consider selling your soul might be two different things, because what's worth it to you and what's worth it to me might be two different things. I know myself, when I wake up in the morning, I want to be able to look myself in the mirror and know that I've done something that was solid, and I'm a guy full of integrity. Sometimes I miss the mark. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I look at myself, and I have to look at myself honestly and say, you haven't been the best person. But that comes with integrity as well. That comes with being honest with yourself. But a lot of people would rather lie to themselves than be honest, because the price they have to pay for telling themselves the truth is very dear. Because when you tell yourself the truth, you have to admit to your F-ups, you have to admit to what you've done wrong, and you have to commit to righting your wrongs, and that is not always the easiest thing. Trying to right your wrongs after having a lifetime of denying your wrongs is kind of like being overweight and never working out, and then finally taking your ass to the gym and getting on that treadmill and realizing how real shit is. Like, yo, you don't want to tell yourself that truth. If you step on that treadmill, you're going to tell me. I hope y'all peep that analogy. So if you get on that treadmill is going to tell you all the truth you need to know about yourself. But people avoid the gym because that treadmill, those weights are going to tell them the truth they need to know about themselves, which is, yo, your ass been out of shape. You should have been back in the gym. And now it's going to be an uphill battle. What's it worth to you? In order for us to improve in our lives, we have to answer that question. What is it worth? What is it worth? Everything you do. You go into your job today, you decide to have a kid, you decide to buy a house. You know what I'm saying? What part of your peace or your peace of mind or your heart are you going to trade for the things you do? Because when I bought a house, I didn't realize how taxing it was going to be on my heart and brain. I traded some of my life for this house that I sit in. When you get into a relationship, you have to trade some of your life for the relationship. It's like you give something, you're getting something. So you constantly have to ask yourself, what is it worth? I base my life and my decisions based on risk versus reward. I'll say it again. I base my life and my decision based on risk versus reward. Everything you do in life either has a risk or it has a reward. So you're going to make a decision today. Does it have any risk? Does it have any reward? If it doesn't have any reward, why are you doing it? But is the risk too great for you to get that reward? What is it worth? That's all it comes down to. What is it worth to you? What is it worth to you? Is it worth you losing everything you have? We make these decisions every day. And sometimes we don't think about the decisions we make, but some of the decisions we make can allow us to lose everything we have. But we don't think about this in the moment as we're making these decisions. So what is your soul worth? What is your mind worth? What is your peace of mind worth? What is, like, would you have stepped in that ring with Floyd? Would you have allowed your spouse to get the business by some rich guy for $1 million? These are just some things, you know what I'm saying? But every day we got to ask ourselves similar questions. And it might not be the exact same thing, but it's like, what are we willing to pay? What are we willing to risk? What is it worth to us? And it's simple things. It could be you having a drink. It could be you deciding to have that fried chicken sandwich. Is that fried chicken sandwich worth the 45 minutes you're gonna have to spend at the gym trying to work that joint off? You know what I'm saying? Is you letting my man smash your wife out for $1 million worth the nightmares you're gonna have for the rest of your life? Real talk. What is it worth to you? These are the questions we're asking ourselves on June 7th, Gemini season 2021, on this Monday. You know what I'm saying? We are going to speak about it. We're going to come back in a minute. I hope y'all enjoying the show. My name is Cymarshall Law. If you enjoy the show, click subscribe, click like, share it. Do what you got to do. I hope y'all in a good mood today. I hope y'all had a great weekend. You know what I'm saying? It felt like it was a holiday weekend for me, but I suppose just because it was celebrating my son's birthday. A shout out to all the Geminis out there. Yeah, all the people that have summer birthdays coming up, like your boy. Anyway, I digress. I'm gonna get into another joint. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get into the artist of the week. I decided to make the artist of the week none other than Ever Living Sound. Freedom Entertainment. Ever Living Sound is a group comprised of my brother and I. It started out a long time ago, long before I even got in the group. It started out with my brother Skit Slam and a producer / DJ named John Kane. And in the year 2000, when my brother moved back from Atlanta, I joined the group and we put out several albums. And I gotta say, making music with my brother is probably one of my best musical experiences I've ever had in my life. And I feel highly grateful to have been able to make several albums with him and be able to vibe with like my brother, because I've definitely found out that, the funnest time I have making music is, with my brothers, whether that's my biological brother or my brothers, because I have like 5, 6, 7 like brothers that also do music, and I feel like I'm in love when I make music with these brothers. But I digress. Ever Living Sound. We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna play a couple Ever Living Sound joints, and we're gonna come back and talk about, is it worth it? Was the argument worth it? I don't think so. We're gonna get into it. My name is Cymarshall Law, and this is the Cymarshall Law Show. Let's get into it. Yo, this is Ever Living Sound right here, and the joint is Walk Away. Let's go. Cymarshall Law.
In my mind it's simple, quick find me a pencil. I design rhymes to sound live on instrumentals. Buy the single, it'll bring out the rider in you. Start hating on Skitter, it'll try to kill you. Provide a venue, I show you, my rhyme's official. My bars is a killer that won't hide the pistol. Spit gems on the wildest issues. If you love hip-hop, then nigga I'm riding with you. You ain't called the goon, you called the fool. Your weak rhymes is why you kill it with auto-tune. I'm naughty by nature, over 45 flavors. This is why haters is like on in my paper. The track ripper, will back flipper, wax spitter. My rap's bigger, like a cat ready to clap niggas. I'm no stranger, I'm an old danger. It's whack MCs with no flavor. That's no flamer. I want my kids eating, fam good, the little things. Along with the naked truth, like Little Kim. I'm still tingling. You know the spidey sense, the rhymes I invent. Make you all finishing my daily operation. The way we rock the nation. This independence for hip hop will stop invasions. I blend styles like AJF's is why DJs love me to death when they play their decks. Sometimes I feel like I just wanna walk away. I've done all I could, and I said what I wanna say. But hip hop keeps on calling me back, so I know I'm here to stay. I know you fear the day that we rule, but don't get scared away. Sometimes I feel like I just wanna walk away. I've done all I could, and I said what I wanna say. But hip hop keeps on calling me back, so I know I'm here to stay. I know you fear today that we rule, but don't get scared away. Yo, these dudes can't rip it like I can. They might as well say fuck it like that city in Thailand. I spit rhymes that hurt any tune and come with more sick lines in the emergency room soon. You'll see my ever-living sound best. I could write from right to left and still sound fresh. Great creator will break a hater. If it's competition, I'm game like Jason Taylor, Cape Crusader. Proof see to go. I find I'm similar to Bruce using G Kundo. My flow is like water. I won't stop. You can hold your breath till your face turn blue like Nightcrawler. Ever since I came from London like Laura on a track to transporter, kill it like manslaughter. My mental state has no border, law with no order. For my daughter, I'll cut your throat with a quarter. Don't say I didn't warn you here for richer or poorer. A sugar rapper, got y'all praying in your churches. Crooked pastor, got y'all paying me for verses. The truest flame of the rappers not using brain. They wait for me to make a move, then they do the same. I'm number one, making noise like when thunder come. I can't take you serious like grown men who suck a thumb. You speak about nothing, there's a lot below to say. So I come back every time I wanna walk away.
Crazy story, what I found on TikTok regarding the ever-living sound recently. I'm gonna talk about it though.
Right. Check. On tour, I never spend papers till I come back. Get slammed like a template for these young cats. Slam rocks. Your whole damn block. When I'm done, I'm drunk, bumping into buildings like Hancock. It's true, babe, bro. What you ain't know, skit. I'm on the track like Usain Bolt. I got this new wave flow. Since 2 days old, for real. Even my crime will soothe their soul. My raps is dope. As a kid, you couldn't rumble him. Lil Skit used to kick ass around the jungle gym. You ain't unsettling. The young veteran, son's peddling for his life. You bumps are hesitant. I had a dream. I become president. I fed everyone in the hood and clean up all the slums residents. Button pressing it like I'm text messaging. Vexing him cause I came to eat like this is Bennigan. Some of us grind hard and stand out. Some fools die hard looking for handouts. This man bout his business. I'm out to get it. It ain't a doubt we got clout. You run mouth, we did it, yeah. Come correct, ain't no half stepping. Skit slam aside, tore down mad session. It's a crash course, how to be dope. A fast lesson, there's time at the end of the show to ask questions. Come correct, ain't no half stepping. Skit slam aside, tore down mad sessions. It's a crash course, how to be dope. A fast lesson, there's time at the end of the show to ask questions.
Yeah, I'm getting much respect, Lord. Speak heat. I come correct like the answers on the cheat sheet. Mr. Law when the kid rock, it's a sweet treat. I pick the raw and it's hip hop like Beat Street. I give the best of Cause it gets so cold in the ghetto, sometimes you can see your breath in the summer. I feel like the hood won't change if we don't change too. We do ignorant shit like put rims on the table and claim that we keeping it real but never stay true. This is ever living's evolution. I'm on top of my game like dance revolution. You ain't nice inside when I rap like a Rizzler. That's like trying to see eye to eye with Forrest Whitaker. When life's slow and time's low, wherever I go, I'm still on point like the pyramids in Cairo. But I blow, I always kill it with my live show. You like whoa, cause I kick it like Tybo. In the face of defeat, like what's it gonna be? I still came to compete when you fronted on me. Thought you would have my back, but left me full of doubt. Looked the other way when I thought you would look me out. I was fooled, now I'm the best when I rock, cause I use that as fuel to get to the top.
Come correct, ain't no half-stepping. Skit slam aside, tore down mass session.
Let's go!
How to be dope, but fast lesson. There's time at the end of the show to ask questions.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Skit slam aside, tore down mass sessions.
We're gonna have a great day, y'all.
Dope, a fast lesson. There's time at the end of the show to ask questions.
Let's go. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome back to the Cymarshall Law Show. Let me see if any of y'all had answered that question. I was asking for real. Broadway, Marvin, I see y'all in the chat. If y'all had a wife and somebody was like, I'll pay your wife $1 million, would you let them, or let me switch it. Would y'all have gotten the ring with Floyd Mayweather? You know what I'm saying? For those millions. What's it worth to you? What's your jawline worth to you? Oh, man. So, yeah, the show today called What's It Worth? What's It Worth? Episode 86. We are talking about the things that we trade our soul for and if they're worth it. We can trade our soul for all types of things. A lot of times people look at superstars in the public eye and say, so-and-so is a part of the Illuminati. So-and-so sold his soul to the devil. And that's the only reason why him and her are able to do these wonderful things. Now, I don't personally subscribe to that belief, but I do believe that we trade certain parts of ourselves for different things. Like, if you want to be a celebrity or a superstar, there's definitely something you're going to have to trade. And off top, it's going to be your time and effort. And your time, how much is it worth to you? Because it's like, my question is, would you rather be a superstar with millions of dollars, but no time and really no family time? Or would you rather live in a nice, like, suburban home, paid for, with a wife who you see all the time, kids you see all the time, you know, you have these great relationships with your kids because you have time for them? Like, what would you rather? I know what I would rather. And a lot of times in life, people don't give credit to their conscious and subconscious thoughts and how those things were played a role in getting them into the part of their life they're in now. But I often think about my hip-hop career, and I worked really, really hard. And at the beginning of my career, I always used to think that if I worked at a certain level of if I worked hard, if I worked really hard, I really thought that I would be able to manifest certain things. But as I grew up and grew older and grew wiser, I understood more about life, and I understood more about the universe, and I understood more about energies, and I understood more about what type of energy I was putting out there. Because what manifests in your life has a direct correlation to what you think subconsciously and what you think consciously. And for myself, when I was thinking about like making it in the industry, I always thought about my family. And I always thought, would being some like big superstar be worth not having a great relationship with my children? And subconsciously and probably consciously, I always thought, no. So, fast forward to realizations and perspectives. I've been all over Europe performing, all over Canada, all over the United States performing. Like, I've been, I don't want to say all over the planet, because being all over Europe and all over Canada and all over US is not all over the planet. But I've been a lot of places performing, and I got to these places because of my effort and tenacity. But there's still the whole planet that Cymarshall Law didn't get to. And I often wonder, like, why? And then I think, would it have been worth it? Because the type of relationship that I have now with my children is epic. Like, my children and me are like this because we bond and we have all this time together. We're always at the soccer field. We're always at the basketball court. We're always doing things together. And oftentimes, because I read a lot of autobiographies, oftentimes in these autobiographies, these celebrities or people who are writing these autobiographies say that they don't have a great relationship with their children. They might have a relationship, but not like the relationship I have. And I'm like, what would be worth it? Would I rather be a celebrity and have all these things, or would I rather my children coming to me like, they know dad's always been there for them? So life is just a set of, is it worth it? The things you go through, the things you do, the things you put in your body, the things you don't put in your body, the advice you accept, the advice you don't accept. Is it worth it? Sometimes we get into like arguments with people, and are they worth it? You know what I was thinking about? And it made me think about this shit really hard. Now, money is not everything, but that's why I played that green cream at the beginning of the show. Word. So I was thinking about, how like you might get into an argument with someone, right? And the argument seems like it's a big, like, huge thing. You know what I was thinking about? Imagine an alien flying by planet Earth, and they look down at planet Earth and they're like, these insignificant human beings arguing about the color of skin. Like, we probably seem like imbeciles to the aliens if they've come by and check us out. It's like the things we argue about, like we will like kill each other over some BS. So it's like, at the end of the day, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth your peace of mind? Was it worth your peace of soul? You know what I'm saying? The things you go through, was it worth it? That's what I want you to ask yourself all day today. Whether it's a piece of candy you're about to put in your mouth, whether it's a sip of soda you're about to take, is it worth it? What's it really going to get you? What's the risk versus reward? You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we get into these arguments and beefs, whether they're with ourselves or with people we love, and at the end of the day, we just have to think, like, is it worth it? Like, in the big scheme of things, we live on one planet among many galaxies and universes. We're on this tiny planet Earth arguing about what again? Like, what are we even arguing about? Like, come on, man. We gotta do better. So what's it worth to you? Sometimes it is worth it. Sometimes you gotta argue. Sometimes you gotta stand your ground and let people know what it is. So I understand that. However, for the big scope of what I'm talking about, I just want you to ask yourself, the things you do every day, are they worth it? These are the questions. So I wanted to get into the group of the day, the track of the day, not track of the day, the artist of the week is Ever Living Sound, and that's my brother, Black Belt Poems, and myself, Cymarshall Law. We, made a lot of albums together, had a good run, had Freedom 1, Freedom 2, almost made Freedom 3. Shout out to the beatniks from Sweden who made those beats for us. Incredible times in Sweden. At one point, Sweden was like my second home. I've been to the country of Sweden more than any other country I've ever been to in my life. I've been to Sweden like 8 times. So at one point, not even exaggerating, literally 8 times. So at one point in my life, Sweden was literally like my second home. So shout out to Frank Blank from Sweden, Norrköping, and Jay. You know what I'm saying? Lil Jay, the beatniks. But yeah, Skit and I made that album with them. They reached out on MySpace a few years ago. If y'all, remember MySpace, probably dating myself. But yo, we made the albums on MySpace. Then we went on to make another album called Evelations with 3 different Dutch producers out of the Netherlands. And Skit and I also have made a lot of solo albums. So I feel like I wanted to give Ever Living Sound the Artist of the Week because, you know, 2 brothers keeping it raw and authentically hip-hop for many, many years. Over 25, probably over 30 years collectively. So I felt like Ever Living Sound needed to be celebrated because, you know, we've been representing New Jersey, been raw, and why not? Why not? Ever Living Sound. So yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about. I want to get into another Ever Living joint, then I'm going to come back with some news, and we're going to keep it moving. So I hope y'all are thinking about what is today worth to you? What you going to do with today? What you going to do positive with today? How you going to use that positive energy within inside of your soul to improve your day? What's your day worth to you today? My name is Cymarshall Law. We're going to get into it. This is the Cymarshall Law Show. And everything is all right and all real. My name is Cymarshall Law, and this is Ever Living Sound. Let's go.
Me and Law style is a sight for sore eyes. We live a boss life and don't got time for small fries. In the recession, my dude, will we all die? World War III, or catch swine flu from pork pies. In my hood, they always busting their guns off. I had a dream, I was millionaire in the slum, dog. I smoked dubs, Zax the size of pillow bags. Conskidosaur's life is rougher than Brillo pads. I got caught in the devil's weave, deported in felony for too many cautions and selling weed. I wouldn't wish that on my enemies. Settle beef, then stash the spoils away in my treasury. Mentally I'm stone cold, don't answer my own phone. Stay home alone and wrote poems, cause rap ain't a dartboard. Open your eyeballs, Ever Living Sounds on a quest like Tribe Called. I won't stop till Skip be the king. Yeah, I'm getting money like Big Season Kim. It's alright, it's all real, it's all gutter. It's all night, it's all skill, it's all summer. Underground for now, prepare for the comer. Compete with the best and on test, you'll get done up. It's alright, it's all real, it's all gutter. It's all night, it's all skill, it's all summer. Underground for now, prepare for the comer. Compete with the best and on test, you'll get done up.
I've seen great pain, sometimes my soul it aches. Life's a space game, I play with a poker face. Smile too much and they don't take you serious. Got on our own dick, now everybody hearing us. Getting lost hot, who the fuck is you? Like a pawn shop, this ain't nothing new. You need another clue, I see you don't know what to do. What the other truths is the fake, is in for trouble too. I kill it, see, you just claiming you an LMC. But you get broken into pieces like a trilogy. You ain't shit to me, but I'm cooler than Billy D. From Jersey to Italy, I'm getting dudes madder than Mr. T. I do my thing, I'm the king, call me Tut. Your bars are like pants with no belt, you can't keep up. Why try? It's normal Mr. Nice Guy. There's a million MCs, but nobody likes I.
It's alright, it's all real, it's all gutter. It's all night, it's all skill, it's all summer. Underground for now, prepare for the comer. Compete with the best and on test, you'll get done up. It's alright, it's all real, it's all gutter. It's all night, it's all skill, it's all summer. Underground for now, prepare for the comer. Compete with the best and on test, you'll get done up.
Yo, this song right here. Let me pause this right quick and tell you something. So this song I'm about to play is the Ever Living Sound song. So yo, there's so many social medias, TikTok, Twitter, Reddit, Pinterest, Facebook. There's so many, right? I find it hard to be on all of them at the same time because sometimes I'm just not that interested. Sometimes I am. So I have a TikTok. I logged into my TikTok. I don't log in that often. I hadn't logged in for like a month or two. I recently logged in and something made me search Ever Living Sound on TikTok. Yo, do you know I found 435 videos made of an Ever Living Sound song called Captain America? Yo, these things are so dope. People are being like wildly creative and making songs based off of this Ever Living Sound Captain America song that we made. So if you got TikTok, search Ever Living Sound Captain America. You're gonna find some wild, crazy, creative, fantastic things. Like, yo, these people obviously loved the song, and I just thought it was dope because, it's a nice surprise to get. You find your song on TikTok, and 435 users have made songs based off of your song. It's crazy. So, it's this song I'm going to play right here, and then we're going to get back into the show. It's called Captain America, Ever Living Sound. Let's go. Yeah.
Captain America, there's a lot of things that made me great, and so I still show love in the face of hate. Going from state to state, I even want the smallest air. That's why I'm in the streets with my message like Paul Revere. You know the best, don't hold your breath. You want my skill to fall. The difference is I'm trying to build a bridge, you're trying to build a wall. Immigrant to the country, no, it didn't give birth to me, but these streets represent a melting pot of diversity. And I know sometimes we're led by buffoonery, but in the 90s my family came here for opportunity. My race, some still thought that they could figure me. I found a country swimming in racism and bigotry, where the judges are unfair and my people are dying, cause a lot of cops are crooked and the politicians are lying. But seemingly without nothing and everything wrong in this song, a kid can't grow up to be LeBron. Become an Avenger, Earth's mightiest hero. You Black Panther now when they thought you might be a zero. Just then, I dust myself off and shook fears, cause most overnight successes, they took years. 5 in the hottest weather and I come through when colder. You moving over, cause I'm a super soldier. Rappers are mumbling and the country crumbling. I started wondering, just then it started thundering. From my own nation I've been rejected, but when I make moves everybody's affected. I train for the fight, I came for the light. If it's wrong I'm making it right. I'm Captain America, want justice and peace, love for you each. I will go to war but didn't come here to beef. No, it's Captain America. I've been telling you, ever living soundboy barrier.
While you all shot, we've been underground like Morlocks, fighting the wicked until they all drop. I'm one of the gifted. You think my gallant talent is a sickness? No filters for the gram, so I'm shape-shifted. This business is as strange as the wizard. You can't be timid to win it. You gotta live it in this new day. You gotta be stronger than Luke Cage. Read mine, shoot a few rays, and don't lose pace in this age of apocalypse. Now I gotta teach you my science when you was knocking it. I got the gift, it's not a myth. My people just want a fair shot at this, not just promises. My tank full, I'm on the track like Thomas is defending the earth from birth, from slavery and politics. I feel hunger, give my people the weapons to win like Killmonger. I wanna make them feel stronger. I'm not the superhero or the villain. We wanna stop the killing. Facts, we wanna be chilling.
From my own nation I've been rejected, but when I make moves everybody's affected. I train for the fight, I came for the light. If it's wrong I'm making it right. I'm Captain America, want justice and peace, love for you each. I will go to war but didn't come here to beef. No, it's Captain America. I've been telling you, ever living soundboy barrier.
Yeah, yo. Yeah. And we are back to the Cymarshall Law Show. That was Ever Living Sound, Captain America, Ever Living Sound, the artist of the group of the week, if you will. I might be a little bit biased, but it's my show. Oh, man. So, yeah, man. What's it worth to you? What's it worth? What's it worth? That's the topic of today's show. Things you do in your life. Are they worth it? Or are they slowly draining the life out of you? The job you're gonna go today, is it worth it? Or should you be looking for a new position right now? Because maybe another position is gonna restore your life. Maybe you don't need to be in a relationship. Maybe the relationship is killing your soul. Maybe you don't need to keep eating her cooking. Maybe you need to tell her shit is trash. Nah, don't do that. I'm gonna get y'all beat up. So yeah, what's it worth to you? So yeah, that was Ever Living Sound. Let's get into the news. Since we're already at 6:48, I've been having a lot of jokes to myself this morning. Let's start with the good news. Simone Biles, I think I only have good news. Simone Biles wins record 7th straight national title women's all-around greatest gymnast at the moment, Simone Biles. She is whooping ass. Simone Biles is incredible. Some of the flips I've seen this woman do shouldn't be able to be done with a human body, but she's flipping like she's like the new Dominique Dawes. Was it Dominique Dawes? Or was that basketball player? Excuse me if I'm messing this up. But Simone Biles, you check her out. She's recently won the record 7th straight national title for the women. I believe she won it in Texas recently. 7 in a row? Did I read that correctly? Or wins the record 7th national title. I don't know if it's in a row, but there's 7 of them joints, and it's a national title. Imagine you winning a national title for anything, but 7? Yo, give it up for this woman. Give it up for this woman. If I had the applause ready, which I seemingly never do, shout out to Simone Biles. Moving right along. LeBron, for the first time in 15 years, lost in the first round of the playoffs. I didn't think he was gonna lose. I almost thought it was impossible for LeBron to lose in the first round of the playoffs. But Devin Booker, Chris Paul, and the Phoenix Suns, DeAndre Ayton were able to get it done. I'm sure LeBron is going to enjoy the time at home with his family, but he's LeBron, so I'm sure he wants to be out there playing. Shout out to the Suns and Devin Booker for, they came from nowhere this year. I mean, we kind of saw it coming, but they kind of really took the bull by the horns this season. And if you're able to beat LeBron in the first round, who never loses in the first round, you know you got a squad. So y'all better be on the lookout for Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Wet like 'em book. Wet like 'em book. What else? Oh yeah, the fight. The Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul fight. I don't know if y'all caught that. I just woke up to memes because Showtime was acting like I wouldn't come for them. I need my money back, Showtime. Damn. And I went on Twitter and mad people were like, yo, I would love to watch the movie I paid for. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not fighting this war right now. So I was like, I'll call them tomorrow or something. But it seemed as though the fight went the distance, and the end result was both of them boys got the bag. That was the end of it. Logan Paul decided that it was worth him getting punched up a few times. When I seen Floyd after the fight, via the memes and Sports Center or whatever, Floyd looked fine. Floyd looked like he was just richer. So yeah, this is what's going on right now. I don't think I want to play another instrumental. I think I'm going to solo the end of the show out. Matter of fact, last week I forgot to do my quote of the day. My brother AC reminded me. So I'm just going to use the quote that I wanted to use from last week because I thought it was so dope. And I can't believe that I forgot to say it. But I'm going to say it now. Hang with me, y'all. Oh, here it is. So this has been Cymarshall Law Show episode 86. What's it worth to you? I want y'all to take this into the week and just think about the things you do and how much of your life you're trading for the things you do. How much is worth to you, and just think about it. Like, is it worth it? Do you need to start making some changes? These are the questions. So this is the Cymarshall Law quote of the day. And I hope y'all have a great rest of your Monday. And we're going to be back on Wednesday with AC and the movie of the week. Check it out. The quote of the day. Popcorn is prepared in the same pot, in the same heat, in the same oil, and yet the kernels do not all pop at the same time. Don't compare yourself to others. I say it again. Popcorn is prepared in the same pot, in the same heat, in the same oil, and yet the kernels do not all pop at the same time. My friends, do not compare yourself to others. My name is Cymarshall Law, This has been an episode of the Cymarshall Law Show. And I hope y'all have a great, wonderful, positive day full of wonderful, epic, successful vibrations and productivity. I love y'all. Peace, love, and positive energy. My name is Cymarshall Law.